Hello?
Hi, can we speak to Whitney, please?
We? Who's we?
Good question.
Where are we?
It's Jeff and Jen, along with Fritch and Tim here at Q102. How are you this morning?
Oh, no. Oh, please tell me this isn't a second date update.
No, I'm so sorry, but it is, my friend. It is. You evidently ghosted someone, and you had to know this was a possibility.
Well, I guess technically, yes, it's a possibility.
You were playing the odds?
Is this about, well, not, I wasn't expecting to be on the radio.
Oh.
I was just hoping I wasn't.
Well, let's put this to bed once and for all. Doug called us and said he had a lovely time with you. You seemed so nice. He thought the dinner went great, and you have so much in common. He was just left very hopeful. So if you're feeling differently, what happened? Or is there something else at play here?
Well, hopeful might be. Okay, so like the date was cool and he was nice and he was really nice, but that's the problem. He was just too nice. Like he kept asking permission for everything. Can I get the door for you? Can I pour another glass of wine? Is it okay if I put my arm around you? Can I put my hand on your leg? May I kiss you now? And just like all of this stuff, and it just felt kind of creepy after a while. And like I've been debating because like I know he asked permission for everything, and like I know that right now it's not the easiest time for guys.
What, you mean like with the hashtag Me Too movement and everything going on? I mean, you're right. This is sort of the age. We're living in an age of consent now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
As it should be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but from what I experienced with Doug, is he was very nice and he was very sweet and he was a total gentleman, but it felt like kind of forced sometimes. And I don't know if I'm being maybe a little bit too, I don't know. Like, he was a nice guy and I liked him, and maybe he's just trying to be respectful, and now he called me, but like I'm on the radio doing this, but it seemed like he wanted something from this that I didn't, but I couldn't tell, and I might just be overreacting. What do you guys think?
What are you looking for? You looking to get into a relationship, or are you on Hinge just to mess around?
Well, I just want to meet new people. It's not even about messing around. It's you can't know if you want to get into a relationship with somebody after just one date. It takes a little bit of time in getting to know each other and, you know, taking the time to see who these people really are and if they're actually who they say that they are. It can be scary sometimes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Whitney, if you want to take another shot, if you want to go out with him again to get to know him better, now that, and by the way, Doug is on the line, which I'm sure you already know because you listen to Second Date Update, so you're aware of how this works. Doug, say hello.
Hello. How are you, Whitney?
Doug, do you have a reaction to what Whitney had to say?
I 100% understand you want a guy who's going to be confident and, you know, make some strong choices and go ahead and take a risk. But I just felt like, you know, sometimes a guy can't win, really, because I feel like if I had made the first move or really gone after it, I mean, you might have gotten offended, and then who knows, you might have been upset and not wanted to see me at all. And you know, like we were saying in this day and age, with the whole Me Too movement, which absolutely is a beautiful thing that's happening, it's just created a bit of I think guys are a bit more trepidatious. They're kind of backing up a little bit and hoping that you'll give more of a signal so they know it's okay to proceed. Anyway,
it can be so confusing.
Yeah.
It can be. I feel like if I ask for permission, then I'm too nice, which I think obviously, Whitney, I think that happened the other night. I apologize for that. See, excuse me. I was too nice. But
I mean,
other than just waiting though for you to make the first move, I didn't really know what else to do, and so I'm kind of in the dark. I mean, I'd love to figure that out better with you. So I don't know. I'm happy to open for suggestions.
Yeah, and Whitney, if you're willing to spend a little more time getting to know Doug before you make a final decision, we'd love to help facilitate that with a second date. We'll pay for it.
Maybe you each let the guard down a little bit and be a little more the true you.
Yeah, relax. Be yourself.
I do understand how this is challenging, though, because you want to ask for permission, but how do you do that and still show that you're confident in the situation?
And
Well, and there's that
That's so-
spark,
it's
too.
so hard.
I mean, how
Yes.
many first kiss stories? The best first kiss stories are like when he just grabbed you and threw you up against the wall.
Yeah.
Or, there
Or
was
as
like
I was
this,
turning, he grabbed my face and then we
Right.
just kissed.
This way. And
Excuse me. Can
Yeah.
I thrust you against the wall and give you a passionate
would you
kiss?
mind? Right?
But it's also something to be said about them grabbing your hands and looking you in the face and go, "Can I kiss you?" Yeah.
So there is a very...
it's hard.
It's a certain way it must be done for it to still be...
Oh, yeah.
Passionate.
Yeah. So I feel for
Well,
any
I
of
do
y'all that
too.
are trying all this stuff out, Bless
It's
y'all.
definitely gotten more complicated, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, other than the just kind of awkwardness of the asking for permission, when you take a really good look at it, Whitney, it's just him trying to be respectful. I mean, you understand and once you've given him permission, and you kind of get a good feel for each other. I mean, you're not going to ask her for permission if you're still dating 6, 7, 8 months from now for every little touch and
Not
hug
even-
and kiss,
not even
right?
Not even after a couple dates, a date and a half. I mean, once I know that it's okay and that she's actually interested, and I absolutely will never ask again. No.
Because that's a really good question too. How long? At what point can you stop asking for permission? I mean, was there enough of an interest or a spark there that maybe it's been a while since we've had a pair go back out again, and I'd really like to see that happen.
No pressure.
I just feel like this is a strong possibility here.
So I think going to pay for dinner, absolutely. And I would like to have a conversation with him because it is interesting because I need to slow down and think, how can a gentleman be a gentleman? But I just don't expect anything out of it. That's all that I really care about. Like, ask for permission, be a gentleman, just don't expect anything. So I'm down to go for a second date. And we can
Well, that
decide
is
from there.
good news because I'm
That sounds okay?
very much in as well. So I'm happy to hear that.
Excellent. We'll
Nice.
set it up then.
Yay! Woo woo!
So
Hey, Whitney, do you mind if I ask you on a date?
don't
Just
push
kidding.
it, buddy.
I'm just kidding.
How about we ask her on the date and then you just show up?
And then you
She's
take it from
perfect.
here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
But Whitney, we are going to set this up with Doug, so you will be hearing from Doug soon once we've got everything worked out, okay?
And I'm just going to
Okay.
call you, not asking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on Second Date Update. Whitney, thanks for listening to the show. And Doug, I'm going to put you on hold. You hang on, all right?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
All right, you
Whitney, I'll
bet.
see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
All right. If you need a little help with the second date update, send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.